Hi guys, Remnant of BBJ Publishing here. In case you didn't know, we had a broadcast last Saturday of a game called Not for Broadcast. And I decided that instead of doing what I normally do, where I upload the whole thing as one chunk, I thought I'd split it up into sizable bits and upload them periodically. For those that want to watch the whole thing in one go, it's still viewable on my Twitch channel. In any case, let's get started with episode 1. This game does not have a rating from the ESRB and may contain adult language and/or content. Viewer discretion is advised. And we're live! Hello guys and welcome.
To device not available.
Yeah, I forgot to turn that off. Hi guys! So, today we'll be playing Not for Broadcast. And man, as usual, it's hard to see in here. Hold on. Let's try backing me up. Oh wait, it's just because I have this over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little better. Okay, so this will get better depending on whether there's something bright on the screen or not.
Maybe.
We're professional.
You think maybe we should just make, like, that whole screen white?
I mean, I could, but first I need to do that, and then minimize that, so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay,
or
there
you
we
should
go.
get, like, a light.
Or a light. I should get a light. Like, oh, does Dad have any of those extra clamp-on lights that you use for a keyboard?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think he just has his.
Okay, I thought he has extras.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, we're booting the game. Give us a second. I should turn the auto detect on because I have a feeling it's going to immediately pick up on that as the game. Oh, I see. Not for broadcast. And
No.
no, we lost it.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, wait.
We lost our audio, but I can still hear the beeping in.
Okay. Yeah, my computer has been a little weird today. It likes to unconnect all of its USB devices. Was it able to hear that?
Yes.
Good.
It just came back.
Okay. Let's try that again, I guess?
Oh, did it crash the whole game?
Yeah, it crashed the whole game. Not for broadcast.
Sound could be a little louder, but it's fine.
Well, we won't really know until the game starts playing, because what we
I
really need to figure out is the balance between the game and the mic audio.
I guess that's true.
And that's why you're wearing the headphones, so that you can hear what we're saying, and then also be able to tell if you can still hear us over the game.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, Not Games. They're the ones who developed this. Tiny
And
Build. They're the ones that published this. And the game audio for us is way let down. I have a feeling we're not supposed to be still stuck on this screen.
Probably not.
As usual, Tiny Bill, did you, I know that this is the pre-release. Oh, think of, okay,
Hey.
we got something. So, in case you didn't know, this is an early release and only contains the first 3 levels. The final game will have hours and hours of branching content and will probably fill your solid-state drive. We're playing this off in HDD and I'm an idiot. Throughout development, Not for Broadcast will receive changes and updates to the graphics, footage, music, UI, and mechanics. Basically, everything. How are we sounding? We're sounding good?
Fine.
Okay. If you have feedback, we'd love to hear from you. We intend to shape the game with your views in mind. Please talk to us on the Steam forums if you can find any curious bugs or have any interesting, preferably game-related suggestions. We also accept bribes.
Huh.
Finally, a sincere thank you for buying Not for Broadcast. Unless you pirate it, in which we hope you'll enjoy it enough to end up buying it. We can't finish the game without people paying for it, and our poor coder is starting to look mighty hungry.
Maybe he'll eat you.
I hope not.
Do you want me to still listen to sound or is you okay?
If what you're hearing is fine, then I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Let's look in options, because I just want to look through this really fast. We have subtitles on, that's good. And can I do this? Can I do this without crashing it? I can. Good. That'll be good. I can interact with the desktop without crashing the game. Some games don't like that. Going back to the game, good. Graphics, yeah, that's the resolution of my monitor, but it's not at 50 hertz, it's supposed to be at 60. Vertical sync's fine. Fine. So, shall we start a new game?
Sure.
Alright.
Anyone else think this music sounds like Minecraft?
I was gonna say, I was actually gonna say a little bit of a... I was actually gonna say, what's that game that we've been playing and yet not playing?
What?
The one that we've been LPing but we haven't got back to in years. The one we did on stream. Among the Sleep. There we go.
We did a stream for Among the Sleep?
Yeah, to catch up.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, gosh. Okay. Anyway, let's see what this game's about. Game name.
But no, mostly that note drop right there. And also the fact that piano music sounds like the main Minecraft theme. But spookier. And glitchy. This does not. We'll meet again. I don't know. Sounds like it.
The advance party. What's the advance party?
What?
I'm reading the thing at the bottom.
I wasn't.
Okay.
Oh,
Day
no.
1, the election.
This would be good.
Here we go. Topical. Oh, thank you.
This is not FNAF,
Dave,
Bram.
I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, now, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left.
Very accurate so far.
I'll talk you
Yep.
through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Hello. Cute.
Right, won't be coming through from the station. Stay on your toes. All the bigwigs are in tonight because of the election, so we better not make any mistakes.
Are they gonna autoplay?
No, I don't think so. We're probably gonna have to press something.
Well, it didn't tell me
When
which
you
button
get
to
the
press.
signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer, and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me buy impossible.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our...
Offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill it.
And yet you persist, going in 5, 4.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Honest Andy's totally independent and corners the flowered market. Top chap. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Bonderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be
Okay,
going
so
live
smooth
from
so
France
far.
headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic.
Right. Button 2 in 3, 2, 1. Now, lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Sure thing. Especially after he's done getting makeup.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for advice. The
Now
landslide...
listen, mate, we often get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep
Knew
an
it.
eye on the machine on the bottom right. You can move that white dot up and down, avoiding the interference, using the yellow knob or your scroll wheel.
of a severe lack of...
You've got to be kidding me.
...and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly.
Right, it's going well. All you've
Okay,
got to
so
do
there's a bit of
is
lag.
play the
Okay.
end of the segment. Make sure you
That's-
don't play too early or we'll all get fired. Now, the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons on the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break. And
This
so
is like
play 'em in any order
Five
you
Nights
want.
at Freddy's meets meets television. This is fun.
To hear the co-leader's acceptance.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill out the ads.
What? Why?
Ranker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
Thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
Oh, that's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. He doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
I already see the point of this game.
Same.
What?
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this
We're still in the ad
starts
break.
getting a bit
Right.
trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam
Oh,
sequence.
God.
Here we go.
Between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've
Sure.
seen programs
You
on
got
television,
this.
haven't you?
I got
Make
this.
it look like those. Might as well be a
We
screen
both
one
take
selected
film.
now.
Yep.
No need to
We-
wait for the broadcast
That's
to
what we
start.
do.
I'm mostly worried about this button.
That's what I'm worried about. That and that.
Oh fudge! I can mess with these.
Studio.
Oh no.
That's probably for later. Don't mess with them yet.
Yeah.
Got 10 seconds.
everybody.
Who do I start with? I
News
guess
anchor. Or no.
I'm gonna stick out with the wide.
3.
Welcome back
Screen
to
1,
the
Jeremy.
news. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first
Get
off,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Four.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf culture correspondent, and today I have a guest who starred in everything from
Great.
Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful chap. He really
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
Several movies.
What does that mean?
3.
I said to Peter,
That's his name.
what a wild ride this has been. What a wild ride this has been. I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was a true story. One soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but obviously who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering.
Get back to who's talking.
Sorry, I was on a reaction shot.
I do it for the difference.
Yeah, I would have done that too.
I do it for the
Until I realized what he was doing. I wish this was a little bit bigger.
But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well.
Here's the bleep.
Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But, I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it
Sorry,
again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, I've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lods Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Bram, interference.
I'm glad that they've only shortened it to where I don't have to pay too much about it.
I don't understand it.
Cool, looks like
Oh man, he's upset.
in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but don't switch to it now. You can go to the archive when the broadcast's done. We keep everything.
Really?
Oh, that's probably the meat of the game, if I had to guess.
We mustn't.
My guess is this. I don't know. Maybe I've been playing too much Five Nights at, or watching people play too much Five Nights at Freddy's, but I feel like that interference is not interference.
Oh, it's definitely not interference. It's definitely something else. Because this doesn't actually happen as far as I'm aware.
No, this
and
is
I've
weird.
studied this. Like, there is interference. But not like this. Not where you're gonna actually have to mess with the frequency and stuff like
Yeah.
this. Not to mention, everything's broadcasted through cable these days. Like, the only people you have to worry about for broadcasts like this these days are people that are going off free, which well, my grandparents are one of them, and then a bunch of other people who are using satellite, which my other grandparents are.
You'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
You'll be fine. You're almost done with the interference. Good.
Also, have you
Get
been
ready for
keeping an eye
two.
on... Yeah. If they'll give me one, there we go.
3, 2.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
I kind of got that.
You probably notice the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. And most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Only 85 minutes from the coast, and with more than 2 areas of outstanding natural interest. Isn't it time your family...
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Fun.
Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
1.
Welcome back. I'm told we can now go live to Advanced Headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julius Osmond, are about to make their
They're not there. Okay, there we go.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit,
for it,
he's
Pat.
pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Thank you all for coming, and, well, thank you all for coming. Where do I start? Well, what a day.
They said we couldn't do it. They certainly did. They used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shag.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a Grundy's fanny.
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
I might start to put it on a space bar.
Say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have reduced every limited list of every
Thank you.
person in the country with wealth into the
I
millions.
was looking for a good break.
You know this sort of- probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their
I'm
case.
assuming there's going to be a bleep soon.
Tomorrow, we will
No.
be introducing a sweeping
Didn't
reform of the
actually swear
tax
for one.
system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals
Advance.
into a team.
That
To
might
properly
go.
fund health and education.
So that was... This is part of the
to raise
game's
the living
universe.
standards
Okay.
of
Yeah.
us all.
I assume. I'm assuming this
Said
is...
we'd have to raise billions. You'll see
dystopian.
when we've reclaimed what's ours.
Oh, easy.
That's
Just from the trailer, I'm sure it is.
shite.
I didn't get to watch the trailer, so I'm not
The
sure.
people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs.
Thank
The
you.
people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with
Interference.
that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leader of the France. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
I'm not.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day. Under
There we go.
France.
End of broadcast.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
What?
Oh, boring politics then.
This is some weird fever dream. Am I dying now?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Okay. That's night one. Thoughts so far?
It's Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm 100% sure something's gonna happen. That interference is not interference.
That interference is not interference.
Not at all.
Anyway, shall we just get past this?
I mean, do we care about lore?
I think he's literally just a pawn shop.
Rambling hippo.
Yeah, whatever. Fair enough. I
His
can't.
young daughter. Chairs on wheels, wheelchairs. We got chairs on wheels, wheelchairs.
Chairs for twins. We got those chairs.
We got crazy deals, got crazy deals. You want a toilet? We can do you a toilet. We can do you a toilet next to a chair. We can do you a chair next to a toilet. Hell, we can even do you a toilet chair. So you come on down, you bring your ass. We got it, you want it. You want it, we got it, you want it. You pay us. You want it, we got it, you want it. You want it, we got it, you pay us.
Outstanding, censoring, interference free. Your editing was okay. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Dull editing? Seriously, guys?
Yeah. I
Oh,
see that.
come on.
I see it.
Alright, mate, I've left you a voicemail. I thought you'd end up here. Most people come into the archive room when they're done with a broadcast. That way you can see what you did and how it looked to the public. As you can see, there's 3 sections to the archive. Broadcasts, that's what you've put out. Rushes, which is all the stuff that was on all the screens. And adverts, which is any advert that you've chosen to show. So let's have a look at the broadcasts. Okay, on the left you can see all the broadcasts that you've done. You can also get to hear from the main menu if you don't actually want to do a broadcast, you just want to see some of your past work. Select any of those and click Load Tape. Why not watch what you just did?
It's the
When you're
semi-final
done,
of the
hit back.
quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching.
What?
That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871.
What?
Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight sees a return for leading economist Katie Brightman. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report, before we say good night until tomorrow. But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile. Controversy as global mega corporation Remington Cyst buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Ham's news wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight.
Is this the company that won the presidency?
Also love the explosions.
But they have to ham it up somehow. And this looks like, if I had to date the television, 80s. Because this isn't proper CGI. This is all in camera. With some very simple CGI.
But first, the votes are in and it's decisive.
I know,
win
but there's no way to fix...
The landslide
Well,
victory
there might be.
with an
I think I cut too early.
81%
A
of
little
the
bit,
popular
yeah.
vote. Is the biggest election
He said cut
in
now.
the
I didn't go off the
Advance have
timer.
picked the voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change. But
To be
critics
fair,
are
though,
accusing
in my
of a severe
situation,
lack of
usually the
active
timer
policies
shows
and
the
a
actual
failure to
time
deliver.
lock of the
The opposition
show.
parties have all
Yeah,
conceded
like, it's
to
counting
Advance's
up
overwhelming
to
mandate,
30.
but have yet
Yeah.
to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary Geoffrey Jeffries has issued a statement in which he comments that we have all been seduced by the shiny wrapping paper, but have yet to see the contents of the box. Sounds like sour grapes to me, Jeff. After the-
Not to me.
Megan Wolf will be
Sounds like a
speaking
legit
about
question.
certainly on sour, the international heartthrob and inexplicable box office sensation that is Lawrence Blunderclatch. And later in the program, we'll be going live. to Advance
That's
HQ
how you spell
to hear the
program. Okay, so
company's
they're
results.
British.
That's all coming up.
You
after
just
the
got that?
Oh my gosh, the British accents. I just got it.
And the Scottish.
Alan James. This is not a movie. This is not some child's tale. This is not a dream. This is reality. This is the story of you and how you're stupid and asleep. It's about how you were promised the Elysian fields, but you ended up filleting Satan for the salty crumbs. It's happening here. It's happening now. And it's all happening right in front of you. I'm Alan James.
Alan James is one of the country's most controversial columnists and speakers.
And they're going to take your poor sweet grandma, and you're never going to see those dribbling dentures again. Oh, grandma, look at their faces. That's not what cows look like. You call it the stock market. I call it the stuck market, because it's just another pole they've stuck up our collective... I don't care if he was once your nephew, Cameron. He's standing in the way of the truth.
Now, Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, is coming to your city.
I'm Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, the gospel according to Alan James, and the Alan James shall set you free. And now I'm bringing my message directly to you with my new nationwide tour, Alan James is Right, in front of you.
Alan James.
That's actually a pretty good title.
Alan James.
Alan James is right.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later
Now that was
in the
my own
stock
mistake.
election
I thought we would go
results.
directly
But first
into
up,
the
our own
interview
culture reporter,
like
Megan
several
Wolf,
other
is
people
here with a
do.
star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbot films.
I honestly didn't
I'm
even notice
excited to be
Jeremy
joined
was already
today
on
by none
camera.
other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among the greatest joys of my life.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Bless you.
So you've just finished filming your latest movie.
See, I
which
don't think
called
this is
The
dull.
Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap. He really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
absolutely right.
I don't know. You don't have very many reaction shots.
That's my problem, and that's usually what I feed off of as an editor.
But seriously, yes, you're right.
No, I mean, you're not
It was a
going to the other
complete
person to see
departure
their
from my
reaction
last
bunch.
starring
Oh,
That's what it is.
no. And again, that's because I'm used to the 4 monitors
Being bigger,
being
yeah.
much bigger
So you can
and
say-
the program being much smaller. So I
Okay.
can see the reaction shots just before they happen. I can see the subtlety in their faces, so I know to switch to that camera. But that's
Which is
just,
probably the same problem. The other problem, the same thing with the other problem I was going to bring up is you're not predicting
But I
when to
really am
switch.
not
Right.
in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Oh, that is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
I would have went to a wide shot there.
Giving,
yeah,
suffering. for
I
what's
wanted to
good.
go to a reaction shot, but
I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic
and this is only
election
one
result?
small thing. All the
Well,
and again, I wouldn't change it
Well, now
because that's
you're
part of the
asking.
charm.
Historic
But all the
elections
actors
are
on
indeed
screen,
historic
they
as the word
are
was.
not being themselves. They are
Difficult,
playing a
very
character
difficult.
that was written for them.
I've always been
And
quite
because
clear
the,
when it comes to
I think this is
politics,
just the actors,
that
because
one
they
should
have the
always
idea that they're acting,
strive
they're
not
you know what I mean?
things up.
You got it!
Yes, well,
Sorry, I said
no.
Is that, I'm really apologize.
Well,
Sorry.
Lawrence, I believe
I already knew what to do. I just didn't think it actually took it.
next week
Then you
around the country.
took it
Do tell us
perfectly.
what's going on.
Well, that was kind of obvious from the trailer what
This
I
is
had
a
to
really
do there.
pivotal scene where my character, Dr. Lods Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
I didn't think it was actually detecting my
Let's take
presses
But it did.
because I wasn't at that part yet.
Right.
All right. All right, and this is just the
I
roll.
don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, this is definitely 80s movies.
Police doctor. Okay, no. Or was that medical police? Something like that.
I don't know.
It's not your
I still need to get back to
You
that show.
think
I don't know.
that?
I don't know what to think of that show.
Which show?
Medical police
Oh,
doctor.
that, yeah.
We mustn't.
It's odd,
Doctor
immature, and I just don't know what to think of it.
Yep, definitely 80s.
Did it for you, baby.
Oh, we've come a long way.
All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
I'm gonna change the world, you know? Don't I listen to you?
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
Look at this.
The virus. Sterility. This formula, this is the key.
We could stop it all.
Yes, we could stop it all.
We have to ask ourselves,
If we should.
Why is that a question? Of course you should. I think. I don't know. I don't know the background of all this.
Me neither.
Of course it's a Christmas movie!
Like Die Hard.
Where can you get warm, sandy beaches, clear waters?
Where can you get warm, sandy sand?
Well, we're not sure, but here in St. Bumley on the Taint, we've got a big hill and the bus comes twice daily.
Wait, what?
Visit picturesque St. Bumley this summer and experience a holiday that's simply unlike any other. Come and visit the abandoned spade factory. Your kids will love exploring the old production line in relative safety. Grab your tetanus shots and
Relative
come down today.
Grab your
There's no gift
tetanus
shop,
shots
but
and come
feel free
down
to grab an old
today.
handle from the skip out the back. Or why not indulge your cultured side and visit some of our sites of historic interest? Like the parish church, currently the subject of a thrilling police investigation. The old market, home of the fairly big cabbage. Or the hole. Hey, that's a nice hole.
That is a nice hole.
And after a long day exploring Bromley, you can relax in comfort in one of 2 communal tents. Or you could take advantage of our famous nightlife. There's a radio in the cafe, or on Fridays we gather to watch tramps fight. Come on, Harold, you scruffy old meth head.
Now that line makes so much more sense.
And with more than 2 areas of outstanding natural interest, isn't it time your family went Bromley way? And hey, if you come in the dry season, we've got a car park. St. Bromley.
Small park?
No, car park. Car park.
Please send all inquiries by post or courier pigeon to this address. I love that.
Not to the nose.
Welcome back. I'm told we can now go live to a
Okay,
live
this one I
event
wasn't early.
where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julian
This one I
Crawford,
screwed up.
are
I
about
will
to
admit
make their
that.
acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pat.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Thank
who's
you for
introducing
coming.
them? I guess they're introducing
Where shall I
themselves.
start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through them.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than the grownest.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have reduced
I should have shifted back up. There
every
it is.
person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of... Probably you'd rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping
should have
reform
cut
of the
sooner.
tax system in this
I would have cut to a wide shot directly after he finished
wealth
gated
offshore,
community.
no more trust funds
Eh.
or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you public school snobs...
It was about this point I started shifting to the space bar.
Earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back?
I kind of wish this was 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of this being 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
First,
Or if
you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
or if this was 1, 2, 3, 4. But like
you could
in
probably-
the actual, I hope I can adjust it in the final version. I didn't see any
No,
keyboard
I'm
cuts.
saying you could probably use that.
Yeah, I can, but that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. But I was hoping for like some kind of setup like it is in the studio, where this is the top left, this is the top right, this is the bottom left, this is the bottom right. Instead, I have to go 1, 2. Next line 3, 4.
The people whose
I
children
don't do that well in my head,
raised.
so I switched to the mouse to do it manually.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
This is where I really had trouble, because they kept swapping between the two, and this guy has such a freaking short line.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been.
I wasn't
In the
quite sure what
hands
to
of
do
the
with this
people who
one.
created it.
It ends.
I would have gone wide shot.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest...
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Oh wait, that over there.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, That's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Ba-ba-bum.
Welcome to Crazy Neil's Crazy Pre-Christmas Sofa.
Alright, so we're good.
Sofa and chair deal.
Rushes, and let's have a look at those. Okay.
Lure
These
time.
Screens, they're exactly the same as the 4 screens
Ah.
that feature the studio signal when you're doing the actual news. Of course, the difference here is you can mute any screen you like or any combination of screens, and you can have a listen to what was going on behind the scenes. Just select any segment.
This is probably the meat of
between
lore.
ad breaks over on the left and hit play. When
What's-
you're done checking out the backstage secrets, hit back.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill it.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Chef Koff's gun. I think that's what it's called.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy
Is it
Donaldson.
Chef Koff?
Our main stories tonight.
You
Moving
know the one
on,
I'm talking about.
The election win.
Vaguely?
The
gun on
you,
the wall.
you show the gun. Yeah.
Hopeful or hostile.
He's dead.
Controversy as global
He's so
hacker
dead.
Operation Remington Cyst
100%.
buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hams leaves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderbutt about his new movie.
I'm sorry, can I help?
And, of course,
Yeah.
we'll be going live to advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
30 seconds back.
Da, 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 da.
Seriously, that prick blonde clutch on election night?
Yeah, Megan's pretty pissed off too.
I'm not surprised. The bloke with no democracy, he's shutting his cornflakes.
Yeah, but he's hot though.
I suppose so, very oxygen food.
10 seconds, everybody. His agility is leaking. Going in 5, 4, 3.
But first, the votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest
Oh, so
election
we
win
just skip
in
through.
living memory.
Mm-hmm.
Advance appealed to voters up and down the country.
I
with their
wish.
bold promises of permanent change. But
That
critics
is
accuse
one
them
small
of
comment, but I
severe
realize in a
anti-political
game
policies
like
that
this,
have been
that's hard to
deliberately
do.
vague.
No, just put like
The opposition party
things
all
at the bottom of the
I
screen.
mean hard to code.
but have yet to appear publicly.
All
However,
these synchronized video feeds and audio feeds.
as issued a statement,
Whoa!
he comments that we have all been sitting
Well, that
on
just
study
happened.
wrapping paper,
Yeah,
but have yet to see the
it's
contents
fine.
of the box.
You sure?
Sounds like
All
sour
right.
grapes to me, Jeff. After the break, Megan Wolf will be speaking to a man whose grapes
Yeah,
certainly
just
aren't
one.
sour.
Okay,
the
good.
international heartthrob and inexplicable
Yeah, that's been-
box office
that's been
sensation
cracking
is Lawrence Blunderbutt.
For a while.
And
I
later
just
in the
hope it
program,
wouldn't have
we'll
done
be going
that.
live to Advance HQ to
We
hear the
should have
co-leaders
replaced
of
them if it was cracking.
That's all coming up after the break.
When is the thing
1 minute
even
back,
used?
everybody. Jeremy,
Okay.
I need you to fill up the ads.
What's why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to confuse
Ah,
you
that
with
would have been
the
what clued me in.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. That's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Love you too.
No.
So I guess we go to this now.
Yeah.
And oh, thank you.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. It's not an...
Absolute bogan.
Here we
I
go.
don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do one beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off! You're on thin, bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
Oh, one of those.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
See, they were in setting, so
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first, our very own culture reporter, Megan Wolfe, is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolfe, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shopbot films. I'm very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you...
Oh, they're on the same set.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
May I say having you here with us?
Of course they're going to do that. Why not do that?
So you've just finished
Wait, where'd he
filming
go?
your latest movie.
He left.
Which is called
Oh, sorry, I wasn't
Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap. He really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter,
Okay.
what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic.
You're going to swap out
And
chairs?
Am I right
Okay.
in saying that the character you
Yeah,
play
feel
in this
free to
movie
just
is quite an
flip and
academic?
plop what was on that
Absolutely
chair
right.
with the other one.
Science.
Was that
After all, it's the back that's broken, not the rest of
Exactly
it.
you're implying.
I think that's one of the
Yes,
few
you're
chairs
right.
that's actually
It was a complete
mostly normal.
departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses
I
all.
personally don't agree with the whole don't stay on a shot for 10 seconds. I agree that's mainly the rule, like that's a good general rule of thumb,
Yeah.
but I feel like there are times in which you should be on a shot for longer than 10
But I
seconds.
really am not.
But I
in
have a
for
feeling
the
because this
awards
is a
all that.
game,
Those
they directly
three
coded that into
statues
the game,
that
which
take place
to
in
me is like,
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing
But that's just me.
all the awards,
I have a particular editing style I've used for years. No, that does nothing.
Ah, dang. I was hoping that did something.
Yeah, and I'm hoping these red dots do something too, but nothing.
They look like the live dots, but...
Yeah, it's just the power dots. They're trying to fill the screen with
See,
things.
I would have gone to wide shot here.
Bleeding. Giving.
I think I did by the time it got to suffering, but
No.
I suppose in the
You,
end,
you
I do
switched
it
from
for the
him to
difference
her
in-
to him to her during
Yeah.
I
the
do
entire
it for the
thing.
people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think
Maybe
I do it
I
for
would do better
positive
at this
change
game
that
because
bring about
you
good.
actually know the professional
And
things.
Today, of course,
And this is much more
we're in for some
coded for
real
amateurs.
change, it looks like.
that I don't know.
Because again, the 10 shot, 10 second thing. I mean, this is accurate, but because creative licensing is
Well,
hard to
now you're
code. Same
asking.
problem with
Historic election result.
Pokemon
Indeed,
Snap.
historic is the word.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Like if a professional photographer played Pokemon Snap, he'd fail the game, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, no kidding, because they don't use the thirds rule.
So again, someone who studies film would probably fail this game.
Probably.
Or not fail.
Not fail, but not do as well as they think they would do. And that's because we are already, as we're watching the film, we are seeing what the audience should be seeing shot by shot. What the game's expecting, though, is a very strict rule set where ours is usually more
With a decision that
fluent.
could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
And we're
And
out.
Rob, get the car, we're out of here.
Mr. Blunderclatch.
No! I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation are you people running?
Mr. Blunderclatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
Upset? You don't know the half of it. Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Well, go on then. Say it.
What?
I told you so.
Your hair looked nice.
See, this is why you're single.
what does that mean? What did she mean by that? I don't get that joke. Okay. Maybe it's a British thing. I don't know. Anyway.
Apparently he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this.
10 seconds.
Hello.
And a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse.
5, 4...
Hold on. on, can we hear that one more time?
A liar and a TV
Apparently, he's been
personality
drinking since
running the
lunchtime.
country.
Fudge!
I wonder what they're referencing.
I wonder what they're referencing.
10 seconds, everybody.
And a lawyer and a TV.
A lawyer?
A lawyer and a...
Seriously, we've had
Yes.
Oh, that's even worse.
And... Topical!
Welcome back. I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, let's see what they have to say.
I didn't hit the source this one.
Address.
It's green.
Teal.
Yeah. So, lawyer and TV personality, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing. I assumed that the guy, that he is a TV personality and lawyer, but I think you're right, actually.
Yeah. And they're just the leaders of this quote-unquote team.
Yep.
Oh, not much.
Swearing.
Swearing.
Is it weird that we're now effectually watching?
I guess.
To be fair, this is what we, as far as I'm aware, we actually do. Especially if we go live for a segment. And this is just secondhand knowledge from me. The closest I've worked would have been a radio station.
And technically, I'm assuming you took the video production classes. I'm assuming they did mock these, just like me.
Not at college.
I'm
not
talking
at university. At BATV, yes, we did a lot of mock these.
I did one so far, but I've only taken video production one.
Yeah, I think there was like... I feel like there was one for the advanced class, and I know it's now been split into 2 classes.
I forget, did I decide I was going to take video production 2 and 3, or...
I find it funny that they're captioned, even though there's no captioning that would need to be done.
That's because we put captions on.
That's because we put captions on.
Notice the fact that things aren't bleeped out as well.
Yeah.
That's the captions for us, not the captions for the people watching.
Right. I'd assume the CC would do their own captioning. You want to hear a cool thing about that?
I'm surprised there's no spelling mistakes. But what? Yeah.
Would you believe that when you see the CC logo, that means the captioning has been provided by the, I forget the exact name, but basically the Closed Captions Committee.
Cool.
When you don't see that, it just means that the subtitles were put in by somebody. Not necessarily the CC organization, but for a long time they were the quote-unquote official place that you would go. I see on the other side. Okay. Alright, I'm going to swap to the live feed as soon as he comes back.
Right, yeah.
I should just go get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from
They just left. Okay, there's nothing
and
else.
our apologies for the free
Yeah.
lunch.
Alright.
And no signal. Alright.
Next night,
Now, adverts we can watch, but we watched those.
we've seen them.
Alright. Let's continue.